What's up, everyone? We're back with another video. Nice cold morning, 20 degrees. Feeling a little bit better. Tripping on shit in the driveway. But I already went to one of my plumbers and picked up 2 water heaters. So that's pretty cool. But this lady called me today. She's does a house clean. She flips houses and they clean them out, her and her husband and her son. But they usually pile up all the metal, so I just got to the house now and started loading stuff up, and I'm like, well, we're gonna film a video. But all right, guys, let's see what we find here.
A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money.
All right, guys, this is the house here. I started loading up stuff already. They had a dryer, a bunch of random stuff. You know, it's all like, you know, crap that was in the house. I don't know, in the garage maybe. But there's a couple more things here I still got to pick up. I noticed there's a nice electric motor there. It's just random small stuff. Looks like it might be a couple pieces of brass or something in here. No, door handles, there's junk. Fan motor. Fan motor. I didn't take this stuff last time, these ramps and stuff. But she keeps moving it closer, so I'm going to take it this time. Oil filters. Random oil filters. But yeah, just a little pile of stuff. Man, please don't be pooping here. Oh, dude, there's dookie in there. I'm not taking that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe I just filmed that. Yo, there's dookie in there. I ain't taking that shit. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm not taking that dookie. I moved that to the side. I swear to God, I did not look into that. Wow, dude. It's always an adventure. Oh my god, I can't believe I filmed that. Usually that shit happens when I'm not filming. Oh my god. So yeah, we're leaving that nasty shit where it is, but I have my heavy winter gloves on today. But, we got some stuff to clean. There's one of those indirect water heaters, guys. Indirect water heater up front. That was another thing. It's got a good old copper coil in it, so I'm going to show you guys some copper coils today. I just wanted to pick this little bit of stuff up. I'm going to go home and I got 2 copper coils to take out. I want to weigh them up and show you guys a little bit different since wintertime and a little bit slower. These videos I'm going to be doing, you know, showing you guys picking some things up, and then I'm going to break some material down to show you guys what I get. Now that I got the little scale out in the shed, I can really, I can't believe I found that dookie, bro. Yeah, so guys, we're going to break down some copper coils today. If you want to see some indirect water heater coils, we'll weigh them up. And then I have one from another different style indirect water heater. I'll show you that one too. But all right, guys. All right, guys, so we just got back to my house. And I got to get that stuff unloaded. But this is what we picked up yesterday after coming back from the scrapyard. We did a load of tin, me and Lunchbox. I didn't film anything. I really wasn't feeling too hot. And we had a lot of stuff to do. And we went to Stanton's. I got rid of a bunch of good stuff. Made a lot of decent money. And we went and picked all this stuff up from one plumber. A new guy said that he had a bunch of stuff. So I got to move this stuff around. A lot of these are just water heaters and pressure tanks. Now, some of these pressure tanks have, you know, on the bottoms like this, there'd be a piece of brass. But then when you get the indirect, oh man, I'm going to bust my ass. These are all frosty. Oh, we're shooting this live, so if I crash and burn. That one's got a copper coil in it. This is what's called an indirect. Indirect, or I'm getting... No, this is the opposite. Indirect to the other one I have in the truck. But this one has a copper coil in it. We're going to weigh this and see what it is. You just zip those bolts out, cut these pipes so you can get it past that piece, which I'm not going to show you. I'm going to show you what it weighs more. That's got a copper coil in it, like a air conditioner. That's a piece. And then I got some copper stuff to take off of these. And there was some little stuff and some brass I already took off in the back of the truck. So, all right, guys, feeling a little bit better today, but I want to show you the video of getting that stuff. So, all right, boys. So these are the 2 different ones I want to show you today. You've seen one of these ones, but this is a bigger style. This come out of that blue tank as I showed you. Now, copper pipe coil. This here, I noticed, some of them, that one's brass. So you got to cut this and this off here. This will be brass. This will be copper. I'll show you the weight on that and the breakdown. And the other thing is, just make sure you're getting it. This is an indirect water heater. Oh no, I'm sorry, on demand. That's from an Indirect. So you see you got some wire, you got some aluminum pieces, a motor there. So you can, these things have copper in them. These little things here. I mean, I'm only going to go after this because I want to show you how much this weighs and all this little piping here. To give you guys an idea when you see one of these. Now, these are a pain in the butt to take off. There's a million screws. And just when you think you got them all, there's 30 more hidden. You got to take the top off, take this thing off. It's the pain in the butt. Sometimes it might be easier to just get the saw and cut it because there's screws all the way down in here and down in there. Like you can't even see it. There's screws all the way. It's a pain in the butt, but I'm pretty sure this weighs close to 10 pounds, which we're going to find out today. And this thing right here, we'll see how much this thing weighs. But, all right, I'm going to take this apart. I'm not going to show you guys. I'm just going to show you the breakdown and how much we get out of it. All right, guys, so I got this coil all done. These were the little pieces. We'll set them so we can hold the coil on. And these were the couple pieces that were inside. So right there, we're at 11.6. But let me pause it. I forgot there was these 3 pieces that were from it in my bucket. So the weight on that is 13.5 pounds. So 13.5 pounds. So that means right there is $40 right there on the scale. So one of those coils is 40 bucks, guys. I tell you guys, I don't know. Some of you guys say, no, it's not that much. Yeah, they are. You see, it's all number 2 copper. And I want to show you, this was the brass plate that I cut off. Brass plate, a little bit of copper on the ends. That's 3.5 pounds. So at my price right now, $2 a pound. I did $3 a pound on the number 2 copper, even though I was getting $3.05, which is easier math. But 3.5 pounds, there's there's $7 in this piece right here. Boom, into the bucket. All right, guys, so after all that fighting, you get, what's this? This is a different kind of coil. Hold on the light so you can see it. See? It's all copper. Now they buy this as number 2 copper, so... Well, I gotta put it this way. You guys are gonna be surprised about that. And these are all the little ends I got out of that came off of that piece. I know it's got some foam on it, guys. Won't break my balls. But look, another 11.5 pounds. I mean, so right there's another $33. I mean, yeah, you're gonna take the stuff apart if you ever get any of them. And then we also got some brass. I'm oddly facing the way. A couple pieces of brass. I gotta take a couple little screws out. But as you see, I'm sorry, another 2.5 pounds of brass. Okay, now got a screw in it. Into the brass bucket with that plate that we cleaned. And just get this little screw out of here. I don't know what the hell that is. There's my dikes. I'm a little disorganized today, guys. Oh, it's a little temperature thing. Bye. Right, into the bucket. And then we ended up getting out of that a little electric motor. Maybe a pound. A little over a pound. Throw it in the bucket. And there was a couple of these. I had to look these up. These are called solenoids. These little solenoids. There's copper in these. I have a couple more over there. I mean, there might be a half pound of copper in them. But I had a couple more here. So I'm going to rip them apart and see what I get out of them, guys. Alright, guys. So I took those apart. And you end up with wire like that. You know, those little solenoids. That was 5 of them. It feels pretty heavy, but when you put it on the scale, I mean, a little less than a half a pound. But I mean, it was worth it to get the extra $2 or $1.70 on the golden copper turd nugget. Oh my God, speaking of turds, man, what about that shit in the thing this morning? Oh my God. And this was the other stuff that I picked up today, guys. There's a cord I cut off that tractor, a couple pieces of copper, a couple of those pressure tanks had these on them. Let me see if I could see me. Well, these are all brass and stuff, so I'm going to clean this stuff up, guys. Finish out my day. The ceiling fan motor right there. And then that other little thing had a motor on it I was going to see. But I didn't have much to do today. Just picked that stuff up. But I wanted to show you guys how to break that stuff down. And I'm going to include my video right here. But alright, guys. So if you ever see them or you get them, and always inspect them, because you never know. If you see that bolted on plate, you know, anything that's got a bolted on plate, with some pipes coming out of it, boiler, pressure tank, any of that stuff, man, it's most likely got copper in it. And if just look at it for a little bit and decide, you know, if it's something that you could tackle. That one was 13mm bolts. I screwed it right out. And you see the stuff weighs up. And at current copper prices, most people are getting $3, anywhere between $2.80 and $3 a pound, guys. I saw a guy yesterday got $3.30 for his number 2, but he had almost 800 pounds. But yeah, guys, the metal's out there. You got to get it, and you got to get the, you know, scrapping. You got to, anything you can upgrade. You guys, a lot of you guys who watch my channel don't like, oh, you don't break stuff down. I do break stuff down to a point. I don't show you a lot of things, but now that I have time, and it's in the winter, I can show you guys how I break things down a little more. Now that I got the shed and everything, and stepping up in the world, I've been doing it outside for the last 5 years. It sucks, guys. But you see the money's in that copper. And a lot of times in my previous videos, I have over 600 videos. You guys can go back and I tell a lot of tutorials and I give you guys a lot of tips and stuff. And maybe I'm a little vague on it and stuff, and you guys just don't, some people just don't know. But people are like, oh, it doesn't weigh that. I told you them coils weigh 10 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds. At $3 a pound, if you went even to middle school, you understand that that's $30 just to take those couple bolts out. That's more you're going to throw that off for. I see people throw them off the scrap yard all the time. Same thing with the air conditioners, you know. Big, small air conditioners all got copper in it. Water heaters, they have sealed units. You know, if you got time, you can rip those electric motors apart. You can always upgrade. Depends on how much time you have. I still have a bucket of dirty brass here I've been working on. I took another 40 pounds out of it. And I was 2 buckets, now I'm down to 1. But I got to start ripping stuff apart, and I always got to be upgrading stuff. But that's the name of the game, guys. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And feeling a little better today. Yesterday was my birthday. Feeling pretty fly. Still a little stuffy, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I might be having something different coming up. Supposed to get word back on a clean out. I know I keep saying these clean outs, but I think I'm getting outbid on these things, or underbid. I think people are taking the lower bids because now I have to go fix one that somebody didn't do. Something about snowmobiles that were left on the property and other things. I heard about this one a couple weeks ago, but I don't think he took my bid, so. Alright, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Remember, it's not a job, it's a fucking adventure. And watch out for commodes full of shit.